So in the past I've made several videos about the hag, her origin, tales. However, today we're going to be looking at how you can actually induce an episode. How you can actually increase the chances of you being visited by the hag. This is all things creepy. Let's begin. So, as I'm sure you're all aware, hag sightings virtually all take place during sleep paralysis. A fairly common phenomenon that occurs when your body perceives you to still be dreaming and so paralyzes you whilst you're actually awake, and even projects some images from your dream onto the real world. So in reality, the best way to induce a hag attack is to first try to induce sleep paralysis. One of the primary ways to increase the chances of you having a sleep paralyzation episode is to lay on your back when you sleep. This is also quite relevant to the hag theory because the hag often puts pressure on an individual's chest, and in order to do that, the person is often laying prone on their back. Another way to induce sleep paralysis is to try and avoid itching if your body has an itch. This will trick your brain into thinking that you've already paralyzed your body, and you might actually be able to enter some areas of the sleep stage before you're ready and see images projected onto the real world and become paralyzed. Not pleasant, but that's one way to do it. Now, to try and induce a hag attack specifically, it might be worth visualizing the hag before you do these previous steps. If you're not a very imaginative visual person, try to draw the hag or look at a picture of the hag and then imagine that as you're sleeping. That way she will imprint on you, and when you go into the dream state you will see images of the hag, most likely. There have been accounts of people experiencing the hag whilst attempting to lucid dream, so it might be worth attempting these steps as well. Lucid dreaming can actually be quite beneficial and even entertaining. To an extent, you can actually take control of your dream rather than just being a passive audience. So if you, say, wanted to fly in a dream that had nothing to do with flying, you could just suddenly do it. However, of course, the dangers of this are you leave yourself prone to sleep paralysis and things like the hag and shadow people appearing more and more frequently when you wake up. Now, of course, all of these methods are dubious. They're just stuff that has been self-reported to work. However, there's some actual neural chemicals that have been associated with lucid dreaming and, by extension, sleep paralysis and the hag sightings. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter in the brain, often associated with stuff like Alzheimer's, wherein a lack of it causes the disease. However, there are some supplementations that actually increase this and create more vivid dreams in your mind. However, they also increase your chances of getting a lucid dream and therefore sleep paralysis. Melatonin is another chemical associated with the sleep-wake cycle that has also been associated with increased rates of lucid dreaming. You can raise your melatonin levels by simply sleeping in the dark or walking around in the dark, just being exposed to less light. So there you are, use that information very carefully. I may even try these steps myself and give you guys an update. Thank you all for watching. Like the video if you did, share it with your friends, and of course if you haven't already, subscribe for more creepy content.